Hi, my name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to The Last Podcast, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I'm happy you found us. If you're returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you listening, and I hope you continue to find tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast. Today, I want to pose a question. And the question is, when are you most happy? I want you to think about that for a moment. When are you most happy? Now, some of us are happy when we receive things. Some of us are happy around family members. Some of us are happy at certain times of the year. When are you most happy? You know, that poses a question on, I guess, a state of mind a person may have. You know, my wife used to ask me, how do you wake up every morning so happy? And it's so funny because I never knew the answer to that. I would always say, I don't know. And it really eluded me until I sat down and pondered on that question. And I was happy mostly every single morning of my life if I wasn't really sick or anything like that. And that stemmed back from when I was a young little kid, and every day I woke up happy. So I couldn't really figure out, even in my adult years, I couldn't figure it out because my wife used to always ask me, how in the world are you so happy every morning? I would wake up and I know that it's time to get the kids up and so on and so forth. And I would wake them up with a cheery attitude, and they were always wondering the same question. Why is he so happy? You know, I couldn't tell you if you asked me any other day except for today when I actually thought about why am I so happy? And, I would ponder on that many times, but never really gave it serious thought. So I wake up every morning and with the anticipation and excitement of an explorer about to go on their first journey. Better yet, I woke up every morning with the anticipation of unparalleled excitement of a young child about to open their Christmas gifts early in the morning. But one of the reasons why I believe I gravitated toward the word explorer in that analogy is because the day offers so many different possibilities, something good to experience, joy while we're learning all that we can learn, and we have an opportunity of what we learn to pass it on to others. And I kind of forgotten that, especially this year when my wife passed. I have not woken up every day happy. In fact, I've woken up every day sad. But I'm going to be honest with you. I might have been sad, but I also woke up every morning grateful. Grateful I'm still here. Grateful that I have an opportunity to do something, even though my sadness sometimes outweighed my gratefulness, and I'm being transparent. I lost my wife, I lost my sister, I lost my stepson, and I've lost a ton of family members in the past 3 years. I'm the last one standing. So my sadness outweighed my thankfulness and my grateful attitude for being here. However, I am starting now to balance out, and I can feel that. And I don't know about you. I know everybody has their own deal. They basically have their own losses. But the balance that I'm starting to feel, and I pray every day for balance. I pray every day for that feeling of emptiness to go away because I've lost my family members. So I'm asking you, when are you most happy? You have to really think about that. For me, it's not, I can have happiness when I receive something, but that happiness is short-lived. For me, that happiness, I realized as I thought about this and as I actually pondered on this story, I was thrilled every morning because of the joy and love of being surrounded by family and watching them learn, watching them grow, experience pain, sorrow, and believe it or not, being there to console my loved ones was ensuring them that while they go through their times, the bad times, the good times, everything is still going to be okay. And I'm living proof of that. I've lost all my family members, but yet God has still graced me with the ability to wake up every morning and see what I have in front of me, which is the beautiful life that I am offered. Taking that into consideration, I realized something. We take so much for granted in our life, especially the tiny and little things, like a simple smile. When we smile at somebody, or telling somebody I love you. And I think since we take so much for granted, we know that our loved ones love us, and I'm sure they know that we love them. But hearing the words I love you, and not in passing, I'm talking about staring them in their eye, giving them undivided attention, and telling them, I love you. It goes a long way than being on the phone saying, I love you, because we all do that. And then we all say, when we're passing, I love you. So the importance of the words, I love you, almost loses its sting and importance. But when we are in front of that person, and we give them undivided attention, telling them we love them by staring in their eyes and embracing them and touching them, it has so much power. That was my thought today. I don't know if what makes you the most happy within your day, or if you're happy every single day. And it's hard to be happy. I think we have to work at being happy. And I think as we gravitate to being more negative than being happy. And I believe that whatever we do, we definitely must work at being positive and being happy and being joyful and more forgiving in our lives. Yeah, we may not have to trust a person but we can forgive. And we're not only forgiving them for them, but we're forgiving a person for us. So we don't harbor that ill feeling. So we don't feel bad, and we don't taint our own soul because of that harboring bad feeling that we have. So we have to release it. We have to let it go. We have to forgive anyone who has harmed us. I think doing that will also help a person be happy. But the question today was, when are you most happy? So I just wanted to talk about that today. My name is Dave, and you're listening to the last podcast where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I hope you be able to share some of these thoughts, and I hope what I had to say resonated with you today. And please do me a favor. Share this podcast with friends, family, and don't forget to share Poetry Friday as well. I believe I'll have a brand new poem for you. And, the good thing about being on the show and doing poetry, it has awakened a love that I have for writing. And I am so blessed with that gift of being able to share it with so many of you and so many of my readers as well through the blog that I have. So again, my name's Dave, and please, if you have any questions and you would like to reach out to me, please do so at the last podcast 443@gmail.com, or you can leave me a text at 972-284-9518. I'll be more than happy to conversate with you and share some ideas. Until tomorrow, you guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.